When you want to say that something utterly terrible might happen, then you say Third World War. What's already happening is worse than the Third World War that might not happen. We are rushing towards our extinction. This is the sixth one I said, right? Of the previous 5 ones, 3 happened due to exactly the same cause that ails us today. Carbon dioxide. You talked of the receding glaciers up the Himalayas. And you said that's visible there, that's not visible here. You see, 2 things. One, because our senses can perceive only gross changes, therefore what is happening a bit subliminally, we do not detect it immediately, right? I could liken it to getting infected by the HIV, right? It can stay in the body for long and then it erupts. It's not AIDS all of a sudden. Right. Or even the COVID virus, the disease that we all suffered so much from. It comes to you and the symptoms do not show up immediately. But when they do show up, they can be fatal. You said technically the layer should not recede so much there. Let me offer you an example. You'll find it interesting. In a place like Canada, just a difference of 5 degrees centigrade in the average temperature can mean the existence or non-existence of hundreds of meters of ice sheets. Just 5 degrees. Right? That which you call as the ice age. Actually, the average temperatures then were not too different from what we have now. Just 5 degrees. And 5 degrees mean unimaginably thick ice sheets or their absence. So if 5 degrees lesser can mean that the ice can get that large. 5 degrees higher would mean that all the ice can suddenly vanish. So what is happening up there and that which you saw is exactly what is going to happen. And when we say the average temperatures are already 1.5 above normal and they'll get to 3 degrees, 5 degrees, maybe even 6 degrees. We feel like saying, oh, 6 degrees is not much. After all, sometimes it is 24, at other times it's 30, 25 and 24 and 30 are both things that we have tolerated, even enjoyed in. So 24 and 30 don't mean much. They mean a lot. They basically mean that 80 to 90% of all life on the planet is about to go extinct. That's the severity of the problem we are facing. It's not about the kind of daily weathers that we experience. Oh, it's a bit humid today. Oh, it's raining without reason. Don't you feel a bit warm under the collar? It's not that kind of thing. We're not talking about the weather. It's climate change. Everything is going to change and the planet will become inhabitable not only for us but for all species that we know of. That's the extent of the crisis. I repeat, everybody needs to repeat it as many times as possible to as many people as possible. Mass extinction, that's what we are staring at. And we are quickly rushing towards it. That's what is happening. And the thing is, because we do not experience it on our skins immediately, so we feel as if it does not exist. That's the first and the most cowardly way of dealing with a disaster. Denial. Just deny it. It does not exist. We all want to deny things, bad things, when they first happen to us. No, this can't have happened. And then there are advanced stages of grief, and then there are other methods of coping with. But the first thing itself takes away so much time. And we have already lost so much time.
So like you said, there is denial. So it means that we know that it is there, it's going to come, but we tend to avoid it. So is it like there are problems that are bigger than that at present that people see and that's why they tend to ignore it?
No, it's just that if you accept it, then it demands action. Acknowledgement means responsibility. That's the reason why you find mainstream media giving so little coverage to the most important problem of our times. We talk of this, we talk of that. We don't talk of the thing that means everything to us. What you are seeing today, please understand, is carbon dioxide levels that we have not seen over the past 10 lakh years. 10 lakh years, it was never so bad. And especially to you, you just told me you are a 2021 pass out from IIT Delhi. You know, most of the carbon that we see in the atmosphere today has been emitted in your lifetime, after you were born. That's how lucky your generation is. That's the reason I want to talk more and more to youngsters. See how lucky you are. That's what we, the elder ones, have done to you. That's what we have bequeathed to you. Take it. Lots of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and that's going to wipe you out. Finished.